Welcome to this lesson. This lesson is about chat completion system role. The system role is very important in chat completion. Let's now go to the playground and put this question to show an example. So, explain object-oriented programming in Node.js. Everything here is so as you can see, it has started to give us information. It's putting some code as well here. Okay, so it is almost this part. Now let me, for example, change the system role and put something more specific. Like I'll come here. You explain concepts in depth and you give examples to help people learn. At the end of each explanation, you ask a question to check for understanding. Let's see the output in this case. Okay, you can see here in the response, for example, it put a question at the end because you asked him to explain, and after explaining to put a question. Let me generate it again. As you can see now, it's showing things more clearly, and it's talking on depth about things. It stopped generating, so just this will continue generation. So at the end, you can see here that it puts the question. So actually, the system role is very important. It instructs the assistant to respond in a certain way or have a specific personality or behavior. Let's now put another system role. You are a concise assistant. You answer briefly with no elaboration. If we look here, as you can see here, it answered with the code, no more elaboration, very little text. So it was direct to the point. It put an example and it described it. So this assistant is more concise and more brief. So as you saw, you change the system role in order to give a certain behavior to the assistant. Also, you can ask him to respond in a certain character, in a certain way. For example, you reply with the style of Donald Trump. Now we'll ask him the same questions. Just let me delete these. Okay, now I will ask the same question, but I tell him to respond in the way of Donald Trump. Submit. Okay, you can see it is tremendous. Oh boy. And other things. So now it is given the answer in a certain manner. So that's all about system role. You need to remember that system role is very important because you set the behavior of the assistant, or you set it to act in a certain character or a certain manner. Of course, this is one of three roles: the system, the user, which we saw many times, and there is the assistant role, which is the role that is returned by the model. In fact, here we can see that the return role is assistant, and this is the role of the person who is sending is user, and this is the system role.